Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Quick Draft Midnight Hunt. What's this first thing? Jadar, Ghoul Collar of Nephalia. Man, you gotta learn a lot of words to play this game. Oh, this card is great. I've seen this a million times. It's super playable and constructed, and just like having a limitless source of zombies is pretty cool. Even if all it does is like attack and then die, often enough, like they don't have something that can completely like. If the opponent has like a 3/3, then like attacking with a zombie and it dying doesn't do much. But you know, sometimes they don't. Sometimes like they have to let the 2 damage in or lose a creature. That's kind of like great. But even when that's not the case, like this set is all about having synergies with 2/2 zombies, right? With like zombies that can die on demand. This one is, you know, you can't really use it to build up a big store of them, but if you have something that can benefit from making them, it's pretty. I think this is pretty great, right? And all the rest of this stuff. Actually, Farmer might be better, maybe, or Midnight Ambush. There's some good cards here. Let's see what the. But I suspect Jadar is the best. Let's see what the draft guide thinks of these. Jadar, ranked 50th, pretty good. Farmer is ranked 67th, and Midnight Ambush is ranked 82nd. Yeah, so it agrees Jadar is best. Okay. Strangler surely is not even close. Yeah. A perfectly good card, but not as good as all this stuff. Anything else here I should be looking at? No. I mean, we can look at Siege Zombie. It's rated fine, but this card is lovely. Dissipate. All right. I mean, it's a counterspell. Lunar Frenzy, I know, is just like a big nuisance to play around. What is Rakdos doing? Is it vampires again? It is, yeah. Okay, so, you know, we could... This is, like, more of a red-green card if you had to pick something, because they like big creatures, but also, like, red-black has stuff with Menace, or red does anyway. And so Lunar Frenzy is a pretty good combat trick. So we could look into that. Graftkeeper is, like, fine, but I don't really want to like take blue-white again. Like we talk all the time about how you're not committed to a color pair or whatever, and that's true early on. You know, if this were by far the best card in the pack, I would take it, but I don't think it is. I think probably like Lunar Frenzy is better. Ecstatic Awakener, I believe, is pretty playable and synergizes great with this thing that just makes zombies for free. So how is Lunar Frenzy? Pretty good. Awakener is substantially better and fits great with the one card we already have. Sign me up. What a perfect 1-2 curve, by the way. And then 3, use this, huh? Scab Wrangler? Okay. I mean, this benefits from having zombies, obviously, because you can just tap them because you weren't going to attack with them anyway. What is this Obsessive Astronomer? 2 mana, 2/2. Day becomes night, night becomes day. Discard and then draw. Pretty nice. I noticed there are no black cards in this pack. That's a little bit worrying. It means that the player on my right might be taking black. Well, someone, I mean, every pack has at least one card of every color in it. So someone in the 2 packs to my right, 2 seats to my right, rather, has taken at least one black card out of their 2. So, yeah, black is in some contention. So we might have trouble getting good black cards. What's open? Well, I'm not sure. It's hard to say yet. It looks like there's a lot of red in this pack, so maybe that's open. And we did get past the Lunar Frenzy, which was fine. So how is the Astronomer? Perfectly lovely card. Scab Wrangler? Substantially better. Okay. And it fits, like, you know, it fits in the deck well enough if we end up going that direction. Flip the Switch, also fine. Larder Zombie, fine. But Scab Wrangler is quite good. And this pack has a bunch of black cards in it again, including some pretty good ones. So, could just be there was only like one good black card in a pack and someone took it, and then but that isn't like the only thing they're building their deck out of. Okay, Cathartic Pyre, 2 mana, removal. I mean, this is really good, isn't it? But Hobbling Zombie and Midnight Ambush are also totally fine. What is blue-black doing? Is it like zombies, like it was in Midnight Vow? What is blue-black called? Dimir. Dimir zombies, yeah. So... I mean, I'm thinking I should take, like... Oh, wait, what is this? 3 mana, 2/3 menace that turns into a 4/4 menace. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen a werewolf in black, because I've seen a lot more Crimson Vow, where the werewolves are like exclusively in red and green. But I guess there are some in Midnight Hunt. Okay. I mean, I think it's probably supposed to be Midnight Ambush, but Hobbling Zombie is not bad either. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's ask the draft guide, but I think we're going to have to be taking Ambush. Midnight Ambush is ranked 62nd, quite good. And Hobbling Zombie is ranked much worse. Yeah. I mean, sure, this is a deck where like we like zombies, but Midnight Ambush is really good. By the way, what do you think of Cathartic Pyre? Even better. But not like way better than Olivia's Midnight Ambush. And so I'd rather just take a black card and keep letting the red go by. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, see, there's plenty of black in this pack. More decent red. Diagraph Horde and Sea Zombie are like exactly the cards we want. I want them both. But I'm going to take a Sea Zombie for now. I'm sure Diagraph Horde is better, right? Like it's yeah. As a first pick, it's noticeably better. But I kind of want like a Sea Zombie. Because this is an activator for having zombies. Or this gives you zombies. This like lets you use zombies, and I don't know. We already have like Jadar, who is sort of made weaker by you having a bunch of zombies around. He's like still lovely, but in some sense, I mean, okay, it's a very mild anti-synergy, right? Fine, I'll take the Diagraph Horde. We'll hope to pick up Sea Zombie later. We're not yet committed to blue by any means. We could take this, but I don't really want it. Cathar Commando, don't really want that either. Arrogant Outlaw is fine. Honestly, I'm not very into any of this. Novice Occultist, like, yeah. But it's more of a Golgari card. I mean, okay, I'm not Dimir yet or anything, but... Right, this black-green is the color pair that likes creatures to die in this set. And so we could, like, try doing that. But I don't have any of those yet. I don't want Unblinking Observer. I guess I'll just take the Outlaw and, like, sideboard it, because I don't really want it very much. It's not a great card. Yeah, it says sometimes playable. Sea Zombie. There you go. We got it. No questions asked. I'm taking it. Flip the Switch is totally fine. Candle Trap's all right. Play with Fire is, you know, for a different deck. I'll take Flip the Switch. Bat Whisperer? What do you even do? Opponent lost life, you make a flyer. I'm actually quite surprised to see Eccentric Farmer wheeling. I was like somewhat considering taking it pick 1. I'll sideboard it for now. I mean, heck, I'll main deck it. Like maybe we don't need to be blue. If like green cards like this are going all the way around. Devious Cover Up is blue, so I'll take it. It's not my favorite card, but okay. Flip the Switch is much better. Geist Wave is okay. Not really my favorite. I mean, do these matter at all? No. Green Ramp. Okay, Suspicious Stowaway is great. Nothing else in this pack is any good at all. I mean, there's Eccentric Farmer. Like, that's lovely. But, like, for now, we seem to be blue-black. I'm just, like, obviously I'm taking the Stowaway. I'm just, what am I going to take in the next pack? I don't want any of this garbage. Except for maybe the Eccentric Farmer. I could get, like, I'd be happy, I guess, to get stuck with Interloper because it's, at least it's in my colors, but it's not very good. Delver of Secrets. Number of instants and sorceries is 4. Am I actually running those all? Flip the Switch and Devious Cover Up are fine. Midnight Ambush is fine. Okay, so I'm not cutting any of them, so this could be playable. I'd rather have a larger zombie, I think. Or maybe a... another Diagraph Horde? To just make more zombies? Yeah, this is going to take way too long to go off. I'm going to take a Diagraph Horde, I think. Yeah. Here's a Rebirth. I already cut the green card, didn't I? Yeah. I mean, obviously I could put it back in. I just wanted to make sure like my card count was correct. Consider is good. Blood Pact is good. Larder Zombie is okay. I think I'll take a Blood Pact. I don't have any draw yet, right? Okay, I have the Suspicious Stowaway. Oh, which, by the way, is a blue werewolf. How weird is that? Actually, Consider is probably better. No, I don't know. Consider, like, isn't exactly draw. Obviously, like... In some sense, it's... You know... Scrying is a little bit like drawing, because often you can discard a card you don't want as if you had drawn it. And then, like, as if you'd drawn through it, right? But, you know, to increase your actual hand size, you do need Blood Pact. Unless you're, like, flashbacking stuff, in which case Consider is pretty great. I'll take Blood Pact. Consider is still fine. That Behemoth ought to hit, like, literally every time. It should be just, like, a 5-mana, 7/6 menace. I think I should take it. The deck has plenty of heavy stuff. I'd like a little bit more small stuff for now. Heirloom Mirror. I know this is a bad card. Is it good in this deck for some reason? 2 mana, and then later you pay mana and life to rummage. And if you've rummaged enough times, you get a 4/4 flyer, which can get bigger. I mean, it doesn't really... What deck would this even go in? I mean... Let's look at the deck archetypes here in this list. So what are the archetypes that include black? Blue-black has zombies. White-black has sacrificing creatures. Red-black has vampires. And green-black has, like, stuff dying. So this doesn't really explicitly fit into any of those archetypes. It's like its own thing. What kind of deck wants this? I mean, in some sense, it's a source of draw, right? Maybe that's the way to think of this card. You discard the stuff you don't want, and you draw stuff you do want, right? This hopefully filters out lands. It's certainly quite slow. And eventually it does turn into a useful creature, like 3 turns after you play it, presumably. Or 2 turns later. It's not a good card, but I wonder if it might just be, like, playable here. Because the only thing else that I could take would be this piece of garbage. I don't know. I think I'm going to give Heirloom Mirror a shot. Maybe we cut it. Who knows? I don't think I want another Blood Pact. Especially now that I've just taken the Heirloom Mirror. As, like, another kind of draw thing. The alternative is, like, an Occultist. Which is just, like, a weak 2-drop. But sometimes it can help contest the board, kind of. It's not a zombie, right? Yeah. There's also Geistwave. Do I already have one of those? I don't. Okay. I don't know. Maybe Blood Pact is just the way to go. We have quite a bit on 2, actually. And a 2-mana 1/2 often doesn't really contest the board effectively. So it's just like a card that you pay 2 mana for. It dies for free in combat, and then you draw a card and lose a life. So like, it's a 2-mana cantrip that costs life, which is not great. Well, I guess if it's dying in combat, it's saving you life as well, right? They attack with their 2/2 or something. You block this. You lose 1 life instead of 2, and you draw a card. So it's a bit like gaining life, maybe. Still a pretty bad cantrip, right? 2 mana, draw a card, gain a life. Like, I know they printed cards that are like 2 mana, draw a card, gain 3 life, for example. This one doesn't look that exciting. Yeah. I think I'll just take more draw. Same choices again, minus the one I already took. Wow, really make me commit to what I think is best. You don't like these 2? Fine, we'll make you pick one of them. I don't know, man. I'll take a 2-drop, I guess. Right? Or do I take a Geistwave? Just like for tempo reasons? I think that's probably better. Oh my god, and now that the one I picked, they're giving me the Blood Pact again. Okay. I probably don't want 3, but for now we'll put it in the deck. Definitely don't want that. Larda Zombie is perfectly cromulent. What does the word cromulent mean? Let's look that up. Cromulent. I think I used it wrong there. Acceptable or adequate. Okay. Oh, used it exactly right there. I used it cromulently, one might say. Silver Bolt over Consider, I think. Just like removal is important, and right now I have 1 removal card, I think. Well, 2, including the Silver Bolt, but I basically just have the Midnight Ambush, so this is all junk. Still junk. It's a blue-black rare. Siphon Insight. Isn't this bad, though? I mean, it's a little bit like Scry 2, Draw 1. A little bit, right? It's from the enemy deck. You get to look at 2 cards and pick one of them. So you can't actually Scry 2. Because you can't like put them both on the bottom and then pick another. But you do get to take a card. You know, your favorite card out of 2. And have it playable at a later date. And then later you can flashback this. So it's like a very slow value card. 2 mana, Scry 2, Draw 1 would not be, I think, a good card. Right? I think it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be awful, I think. Maybe it would. Let's look up that's probably that card's probably been printed, right? We'll see how much it costs. Scryfall. Tell me about a card that says scry to then draw a card. Oh, I have to put a comma in there or something? Scry to, comma, then draw a card. Yes. Exactly. So deliberate. I remember that card. It was printed in one of the sets that I was playing in. A blue and one says scry to, then draw a card. It's an instant. And I remember that was a pretty bad card in that draft format. It wasn't unplayable, but you wouldn't want it. Wow. And it was printed at just costing a single blue as a sorcery a long time ago. Banned in Modern. Too old for Historic. You know, playable in Legacy and Vintage. And Pauper, it's a common. Huh. So yeah, for 1 mana, I get it. That would be a great card. Oh, right, and they had Omen of the Sea in, like, Throne of Eldraine, which was 2 mana enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, scry 2, then draw. And then later, you could pay 3 mana to just scry 2 again. Oh, and look at that. This is, there's this card called Savor All Possibilities. What is this set? What set is this from? Modern Horizons, I guess. 2 mana, scry 2, then draw a card, flashback 4 and a blue. And this is very similar to that, except it's cheaper, right? It's 2 mana, flashback 3, and it has an effect that is similar. I don't know. I think it could be playable. Let's look around at what else is here. Oh, Scab Wrangler is way better, though, right? Rotten Reunion is maybe not horrible. I guess I only have 5 zombies out of 9 creatures. But I have other cards that make zombies. So let's see what the draft guide thinks now about... I don't think it's going to rate Siphon Insight that highly. Yeah, it says it's like, you know, playable. A perfectly good card. But Scab Wrangler is better. I'm just glad that I thought through that myself and was like, yeah, okay. It's a better version of what was printed as a marginal card, but not like something to get excited about. If it wheels, I might take it. We'll see. There might just be nobody else playing blue-black, in which case I get it back. I assume we want Ecstatic Awakener, but what is this? 5 mana, 3/4 flying. Nah. Ooh, Organ Hoarder is also great. Midnight Ambush is also great. No Way Out was fine when last time we played blue-black. No, that was white-black. Wasn't it? I think so. I think I'm probably supposed to take Midnight Ambush here. Awakener is actually rated slightly better. It's very close, though. But like being able to kill stuff is really nice. I guess the problem is I don't have a way to make it night, really. I mean, I guess Suspicious Stowaway. But in a lot of matches, it'll just be like a -2/-2, which is playable. I guess I'll take the Awakener. Try to tempo out more often, maybe. Dissipate is probably okay. Ooh, Crawl from the Cellar, though. It's a lot more exciting. Midnight Ambush and Hobbling Zombie, also both good cards. Yeah, I want all of those more than Dissipate. Yeah, I'd obviously much rather have Flip the Switch than Dissipate. I think I'm running enough counters already. Maybe I could actually dump this one. 4 mana is a bit much, and shuffling stuff back into my graveyard is not that exciting. Into my library. Right now I don't have any creatures for 3, so Hobbling Zombie could be something. Crawl from the Cellar, though, is just like... It's so annoying to deal with when they play their best creature 3 times. like, I have way too many blood pacts, right? This is kind of like, in some sense, a better blood pact. In that it draws a card you want twice, rather than drawing 2 cards, which you may not want. And it also does other stuff. Now, it's only creatures, but still better than Blood Pact. Ugh. Larger Zombie, I already have one. I mean, it's fine. Crawl from the Cellar, I guess, sort of combos with the Larger Zombie in a way. Right? You can discard stuff and then fish it back up if there's some reason to do that, but usually you would just, like, draw the thing instead. Okay, we're cutting a couple of these Blood Pacts. Yeah, I think one is plenty. Maybe? I don't know. I'm just not sure how good Midnight Ambush really is. I guess it's like... It's pretty good, right? You can use it as removal on a small creature, even if it's not night, and then it's like pretty good. You know, 2 mana, kill their 2-drop, totally acceptable. But it might kill a 3-drop or whatever, and that would be even better. Or, you know, it can be a combat trick to, like, if there's a combat, they attacked thinking you couldn't block them because your creature would die. You block, and then suddenly theirs dies instead of yours. So it's like removal, but you can combine it with a creature to make it bigger. Right? Like, the creature and the removal alone couldn't kill neither of them could kill the thing. But you put them together and you kill their thing for just 1 card. So it like makes your creatures bigger in a way. I think I have to take the Ambush. Would have loved the Hobbling Zombie, but you can't always get what you want. 3 mana, draw then discard. And it's a 3/2. It's already pretty reasonable. Disturb for 4. Makes it a 2/1 flyer that draws and discard when it attacks. Pretty good creature, and we are looking for 3-drops, but I think Corpse Cobble is one of the like top cards for this deck, right? Sack a zillion zombies and get 1 giant creature with menace. Do it twice if you want. Organ Hoarder is a good card. But, you know, they mentioned Corpse Cobble in the like blue-black guide. What do they say? Is the card with highest setup cost of the 3, but it can kill your opponent out of nowhere if you catch them unprepared. Sure. So it's one of the payoffs for playing this deck, as well as like Scab Wrangler and another one, Blade Stitch Scab, which we haven't gotten and probably won't. And this is an instant. So I guess the idea is you play this on their end step and turn like 4 zombies into an 8/8 menace, right? And then it can attack on the next turn because you play, it's like a creature with flash, right? You flash it in and then attack. All right, what do I have that makes decayed zombies? Because that's the exciting thing, right? I think it's not actually all that much. I have this guy who makes like 1 at a time. I have some Flip the Switches and a couple Diagraph Hordes. So, you know, this could be large-ish. Not this. This. Could be large-ish. And, of course, like, if for some reason they only have 1 creature and you have, like, a bunch of creatures, even if they aren't, like, decayed zombies, you could, like, combine all of your creatures and go all in for a single turn with 1 giant creature. But generally speaking, if they only have 1 creature, you don't really need to combine stuff with Corpse Cobble. You can just like attack with all of it, and they block 1. But I think that situation is not very realistic. It's more about like turning your zombies into stuff, and I worry that I don't really have enough zombies. Like, I guess a single Diagraph Horde makes like a giant creature. But I'm probably like just meant to take Organ Hoarder here, or maybe even Archivist. How good is the Archivist? Quite good. Right next to Organ Hoarder, it says, actually. Okay. So, which one do we want? I don't know. I mean, this one comes with some filtering. This one is kind of similar. I don't know. I think this guy, like, is a little bit... You want the flyer, of course, but then you've paid, like, a total of 7 mana for him. And, like, had to wait a while. I think I'll just take the Organ Order. He does something right away. Ooh, Ghoulish Procession is lovely. Way better than any of this other stuff. I mean, like, how... I know we're taking it. It says Ghoulish Procession is 193rd. A solid playable, but nothing to write home about, huh? I don't know. I like zombies with Decayed. Ominous Roost, 3 mana. Okay, it loves Flashback. I don't really have any of that. Larder Zombie's fine. Flip the Switch is fine. Yeah, let's cut this 4 mana counter spell and put this one in. Wait, that's a Silver Bolt. Rotten Reunion is fine. I mean, it's not very good. I think I'd rather have a No Way Out. Larder Zombie. Larder Zombie. Okay, we have too many of those, obviously. We have some cutting to do, but I'm just, like, grabbing stuff. Okay. So in the first pack, we took a lot of top end, and then after that, we took a lot of low end stuff, which is fine. We certainly, I think, want all of these still. And the Organ Hoarder, and all 3 Flip the Switches are fine. I could maybe cut Blood Pact. I mean, we're cutting some Larder Zombies. Like, 2 is definitely enough. Probably we don't even want 2. I took Secrets of the Key, which is, like, really slow draw. But maybe it's better than Blood Pact? Let's think about that. So it's 3 mana to draw a card. And then later, you can pay 4 to draw, like, pay 8 to draw 2 more. Obviously, very expensive. But you can spread it out over multiple turns, so that's kind of a nice advantage. I think Rotten Reunion is fine. It just, like, makes a zombie. And can be pretty nice against the decks out there that want to recur stuff from their graveyard. Which is some of them. Right, if you hit a flashback card or a disturb card, it's pretty great. I think having one of these is fine. Okay, I'll cut the Geist Wave. I think. And I guess I have, like, a lot of cards in here that draw for no particular reason. Like, I have a Blood Pact. I have an Heirloom Mirror. And I have, like, Secrets of the Key. I think we can... I mean, the Larder Zombies are also kind of just draw. Now... You know, if I have a Scab Wrangler on the board, Larder Zombie is a pretty good card. It's a 2/4 defender. It can deal with a lot. And it also has the sifting ability. But I don't really have any graveyard recursion, so I think Larder Zombie is just not that good. Why are these... I'm confused. I have 4 of these. That's fine. But notice when I put them back, these come like saying, oh, you have 2 more you could take, which is true. Oh, you have 3 more. And then when you do this, it's like, oh, you have 3 more, and this one is, like, weird. It's, like, not the same color as the rest. I don't understand why. I guess the first one, if you have, like, multiples... Like, say I cut a Blood Pact. Is it going to do the same thing? No, Blood Pact. All three of them are like that. I don't understand what it means. Huh. Maybe it means that before this draft I only owned 3 of them and now I own 4? I don't know. Or only owned 1 and now I own 4? It's a mystery. I think I probably owned 1 actually. I don't know. Anyway, my point is that the larger zombies, like, they do kind of scrying, which is a thing that I like, but I don't have a way to make use of cards in my graveyard, so it's a lot less exciting than it would be in blue-green. And I think it's down to, well, okay. No Way Out could be a totally playable cut. Like, well, it could be a playable card. It could be a reasonable cut. Like, it makes a zombie. It makes them discard. If you get them at a time when they have 2 cards in hand, it is pretty annoying for them. Or more than 2. It's just like a bad top deck is all. So we could cut No Way Out. We could cut Blood Pact. Or we could cut Secrets of the Key. Or we could cut the Heirloom Mirror. I think they're all kind of serving a similar function. And we have plenty of that function in the deck. Well, okay, No Way Out is a different function. But, like, you know, there's this draw thing that... I mean, I guess... The nice thing about Heirloom Mirror is it's kind of a win condition eventually. Like, a 4/4 flyer can be a pretty tough thing to deal with. But it discards and mills. So it really wants you to, like, have flashback stuff. And I believe I have 1 card? My Rotten Reunion? Do I have any others? I don't. How bad does it think the mirror is again? Like, pretty bad. Yeah, okay. Secrets of the Key is also not great. It's actually rated like... Wait, where's the mirror? I'm lost. Secrets of the Key is rated 228. Mirror is rated 250th. Yeah. Oh, I see. So the right, it says Secrets of the Key is sometimes playable. And this is not... Oh, right, that's another flashback card, by the way. So... There's something I was looking at that discards. Oh, I see. The Heirloom Mirror and the Secrets of the Key kind of complement each other a little bit. I don't think that's a good reason to cut No Way Out. Which is... Well, it's only slightly better than either of them, but they're all ways to generate card advantage. I actually think I might cut No Way Out. I don't know. Blood Pact is not much better either. It says that No Way Out is better than Blood Pact. I don't know. I guess I kind of like the Blood Pact. I'm so easily swayed by, like, their pick order, even though they're not in my deck. They don't know what I'm doing. But... Or, sorry. It says No Way Out is better. So I could run No Way Out. Oh, right. There is this Outlaw, which really didn't work out to be good in the deck at all, which is not a surprise. I mean... No Way Out makes a creature, and we do like those because we have, like, a siege zombie. But I only wound up with 1. Ugh, I wish I had an ability to draw that a little bit more reliably. I don't know. I'm going to try... I want to try running the mirror. It's probably bad, but, like, it can hit my Secrets of the Key, for starters, and then I can, like... You draw a card, you discard something with flashback, and you're, like, not sad about it, right? It's kind of what I hope would happen. I think it probably won't happen very often. What is this art here? What did I first pick? Ah, yes, Jadar. Sure. I don't think he's really a standout in this deck. He's fine. He's good, even. But we don't have a lot of ways to make use of like a single zombie, right? We have ways to make use of a horde of zombies, and he can't really contribute to a horde. But he's still good. Okay, we have a quite good draw. Every 2-drop I wanted to draw. I think I take the stowaway first, right? Because I don't really have any zombies at the moment. Alright, we're black buddies. I was hoping they'd put out blue. We could be blue-black chums. Blue-black buddies. Alright, that's fine. Oh, good. So I can develop the silver bolt and still play something for 2. Let's attack first and see what we draw. Definitely get rid of a land. Swamp seems fine. I think I'll just put out the Ghoulish Procession so that when they get their thing to die, I get rewarded as well. And also when I shoot the Silver Bolt, I get rewarded. Okay, I guess I'll probably shoot that. And that'll also flip it to night, which is nice. Yeah, that'll turn on Midnight Ambush as well. I could, yeah. Right, now that the Day-Night cycle is on, Midnight Ambush is an insane card. The trick was that I wasn't sure I would always be able to turn it on. But now I can. Because I played my Stowaway. Here's hoping they don't play 2 cards. I'd love for it to remain night. Also, don't kill my Stowaway. Boo. Alright, they're going to play 2 cards. That's fine. What? You really screwed up that turn. Oh, no, I see. Wait. Okay, so they could have played it in the other order to get 2 1/1s. I didn't see whether they drew a card off of this. How would I know? They're player 2. They've played 2, 4, 7 cards. 8 cards. They've drawn... Okay, I can't figure it out. Well, I guess I just attack first and then decide. No sense attacking with this right now. I could have played the Scab Wrangler first to make this a 3/3, but attacking with it still doesn't do anything. Ooh, this is a nice card. That's a fine way to tap so I can get the Scab Wrangler down. This player, please. Ooh, that might be better than the Scab Wrangler. Yeah, because what's the Scab Wrangler going to do, right? Whereas I might like to be able to attack with this next turn as a 4/4. I don't know. Spending my mana efficiently is sort of important. Yeah, I'll just play the Scab Wrangler. It's probably good. Oh, why did I think this was giving +1/+1 to zombies? That's like a totally different card. That's Blade Stitched Scab. Right, but this is still lovely. It lets me make use of this zombie, although I already have a way to make use of it. Ooh, that hurts. Okay. Well, I'd rather have this than a way to remove one of your creatures, I think. Right? Actually, no. The ability to just, like, ice anything is great. I don't need a 4/4 right now, I think. Yeah. No blocks. Okay, I'm happy to have drawn something that I don't mind discarding. I mean, I would have been maybe happier still to draw a useful card, but... Okay. No spells, then. Challenge the opponent to make it daytime again. Great work from the Stowaway, though. He's discarded, like, 4 lands, I think? Maybe 3? Well, at least 3, perhaps 4. Okay, if that's the way it's going to be. What do I kill? I don't really want them to make a 4/4 flying vigilant creature. I don't want them to draw a card either. But I guess I'll give them the card. I could just, like, kill their zombie token. Leave this on board. But eventually they're going to get a card out of this. I might as well give it to them now. This resolves. Sure. Okay. Oh, they found 2 spells again. Are you kidding me? I could tap either of these. This to let me attack next turn, this to stop them from attacking now. But I guess I'll just go away. Well, okay, cancel. Let's just pass 2 attackers. They can attack with the zombie if they want. I don't know that they will want to. Okay, fine. This just lets them trade 2 damage, because I get to attack for 2 as well, in exchange for them doing this. No? That creature. Siege Zombie is really nice to have. Tough choice. I feel like I might want the Siege Zombie more, but I think just making a zillion creatures is probably better. Oh, what? Oh, I get to exile stuff from their graveyard. Cool. They're black-white. If they're going to have any recursion, it's going to be for creatures, right? So let's get rid of these 2. Wonder if they're about ready to kill the Scab Wrangler. Ooh, that's a card. Yeah, probably about time to kill the Scab Wrangler, I think. Or the stowaway. Yeah, that could make sense. I could tap their 2/2 to stop it attacking. Do I care about that? No. I'm perfectly happy for it to attack. So I'm going to save this in reserve to see if I can... Actually, I don't really want this to buff itself, I guess. By letting this guy... Yeah. No attacks with that, thanks. Rotten Reunion's pretty nice. Sort of. Does it have to be a creature? No, any card. So it just like makes... Well, I think waiting till night is probably better, right? How much damage can I get in? Like, if I tap, I don't know, this? Not that much. I could, though, tap 2 of these, tap the beggar, and then attack for 4? Or I guess tap 3 of these, rather. That's probably worth doing. No. I don't think there's a good reason to attack with this. See if they want to combine the mob and the silver bolt to kill this thing. No. Okay. I could tap all 3 of these to turn that off, but I definitely don't want to. And now I don't care if it's night anymore, so I could just exile, I don't know, anything to make a couple dudes. Okay. That's a good one. I don't think they want to attack with their 1/1. Maybe they do. It would turn on this. Maybe I should have flipped that one instead. I don't know. But then they could just attack with a zombie and trigger a couple cool things. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I have a pretty big counterattack if you try that. So they have 4 blockers. I have 9 attackers, right? So they have to let in at least 5. Which means I do 10 damage. It's not really enough, but it's close. Can I turn off key blockers with this to let me get in a little bit more? I could tap 6 of these to turn off the beggar and the death touch and swing for 3. And that seems pretty good. Alright, we got another zombie, and they have 1 less blocker. This thing, I don't really care. I can just make it not attack. more zombies. Now I have 11 attackers. They have to let at least 7 in, which is lethal. Oh, they only have 3 blockers. Right, so they have to let 8 in. Got him. Yeah, okay, that Scab Wrangler was gross. I did not really appreciate, like, tapping 3 creatures seems like something you can't do very much, but I guess if you have 9 zombies, you can do it kind of a lot. Where did I get all those zombies, man? I guess from Ghoulish Possession was one of the big sources, right? Flip the Switch was 1. Diagraph Horde was 2. So that's 3. And the other 6 came from Ghoulish Possession? Really? I guess so. Or, oh no, this made 2 more. So Ghoulish Possession made 4 over the course of the game, and that was very much, like, part of how we won. Cool. It's too bad I had to discard the Siege Zombie. But I think the Diagraph Horde did, in fact, do a better job. It got to do damage a couple times, and it made a couple zombies. And despite never being able to attack while it was night, the stowaway was still fantastic. Which is what you expect, right? Draw 1, discard 1 is a nice effect. Especially early on when you have a lot of cards and you don't necessarily have the ability to use all of them. Alright, I guess I'll just cut the video here until we find a match. We're actually still looking for a match, but I just went to look at Scryfall while I was waiting, and I think I misread the name of a card completely when we were talking about, like, what are the cards that scry to and then draw a card, right? Yeah, this is a draw. Okay. And there's this card called Scour All Possibilities. And I'm sure that's not what I said. Like, did I say Scope of Possibilities or Scout Out Possibilities or something? I don't know. Go rewind to that point and let me know. Hello? Can I leave? Clicking should be working by now. Client is unresponsive. Alright, I guess I'll be back with you when this fucking game works again. Alright, we're back. Yeah, even when I logged in with another copy of the client, the original client I was logged in with did not understand what was happening. It still thought I was in the middle of a draw. It didn't even notice. Usually if you log in a second time, it's like, you've been logged out. This time it was like, no, you're in the middle of a game. It's a draw, bro. Anyway, this is a great hand, obviously. I have a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and stuff to do on 3. Evolving Wilds. Opponent is a blue buddy this time. Blue and black! We're blue-black buddies. Woo! Hello. Nice. I know I have, like, emotes turned off, so I can't see them emoting back at me, but I think that's no reason not to be polite. No attacks. Alright, so opponent's off to a reasonable start as well. I'm looking for an excuse to make some zombies. No blocks. Silver Bolt would be one way. Countering something would be another. Okay. It's a nice card. I kind of hate... Yeah, we're just going to pass here. I'm not going to develop Silver Bolt. I'm going to just flip the switch on whatever they do. No blocks? I don't know, maybe I should start blocking the 2-1, but I don't want to. Oh, how dare you. Alright, they know I'm blue-black. They're on to my game. Ah, okay. But, I can still, like, I don't know. I guess if I'd, like, I don't know. They got me on this one, I guess. How dare you? How dare you flip the switch on me? Activate only once each turn, but it doesn't have to be a sorcery. I guess I'll do it now? Wait, what? Only once each turn. Oh, I don't have the mana for it. Shoot. Okay, no blocks. It's getting pretty scary. I always forget it costs mana. Are they gonna kill it? They don't have the mana. Wow, okay. Well, this is pretty bad. I think I have to allow them to kill this if that's what they want to do. Because if I just transform it, then, like, okay, I can block 3 damage, but they get in 2 and they can then, like, Silver Bolt my thing. I think I need to get more stuff on the board. Like, another blocker. Something that can block them, like, permanently and easily. They can't flip the switch because they're tapped. Okay, they're going to ambush it. They wanted me to pay for it first. 2 cards. Well, these, please. So we got away with something there. Sort of. Obviously, I'm in trouble. Not that one. But, like, we're stabilizing a little bit. Okay. Very sad. Could do 10 damage. Doesn't help. That's going to be a problem. Well, I can shoot it next turn. Although, can I shoot it twice? No. This has become unplayable. How much damage is this? 19? 21? I'm 1 damage off lethal here. Okay. I mean, we have to play Jadar and we have to kill this, and we might as well do it on my turn, right? So that I get zombies even if they kill something on their turn. I can't attack because they can kill Jadar and then get in for 2. I could attack with all of these, I guess. Because all I'm ever going to get out of them is damage, and right now the damage is guaranteed. Wait a minute. Target creature. Yeah, if I could have shot them in the head with Silver Bolt, I guess it still wouldn't have been lethal. Oh my god, could you, like, just relax? We don't need the animation for all of them. We're still behind, I think. But I don't know, the fact that I have 2 surprise damage in hand might be worth something. Wow, that all counted as their time, huh? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, no. It doesn't get to attack. have to play another creature. I can attack with both of these to get 1 damage in. Or I guess I can wait until their turn to tap their thing. And then swing with several creatures. I guess that's the better way to go about it. Yeah, of course. I don't want to attack now. They don't have enough mana to play 2 creatures. Like, I think I might be winning. Okay, if they can play another creature, then I am dead. No. Before that lands, I tap this. Whew. Okay. Is that enough? No. Oh, I can play this on my turn? Does that help? It might help. Because right now I can only attack... I can attack with 4 creatures, right? And they can block 2 of them. So I get in for 3. I have to kill them next turn, right? So I guess I might as well hope that this does something. Like, okay. They can block this correctly, but if I'd drawn a card that was relevant, it might have helped. You could argue maybe I should have kept that in hand as a secret, but they obviously would have blocked for the maximum. They're not going to fall for that, so I don't know. I guess I'm just dead? Like, what else was I supposed to do? Pretty close game, though. Like, was there 1 damage that I missed somewhere? It's the kind of thing that keeps you up at night, you know? Some way I could have used the larder not the Scab Wrangler more effectively. I mean, I think it was definitely right at the end to shoot him in the face with the Blood Pact. If I had drawn my other Diagraph Horde, that would have been lethal, for example. And only if I played the Blood Pact on the previous turn is that lethal. It gives me 3 more creatures, so I can tap one of their things and then still attack with all my stuff, and I get in for 5 instead of 3. Alright, this is a bit slow, but it has a 2-drop that can do some stuff. And also make use of my mana on 3 when opponent's mulliganing, by the way. Right. On 3 I can play Siege Zombie and activate the mirror. Then on 4 I can do this. Like, it's not great, but it's fine. It's a bit slow, but it should draw me some action. What is your card back? It's pumpkins. Look, is that the art for Candletrap? It looks reminiscent, doesn't it? Let me look up Candletrap. No, it's not. But it looks similar. More... Oh, no, this is green. Cuddle Kamigawa green, in fact. I guess mine are also Kamigawa, so what am I? Whatever. Okay, black, green, so they like stuff to die. They didn't manage to flashback anything? Oh, right, but the tapping at the window itself is flashbacked, and they drew a 5-drop, okay. And they chose to draw that 5-drop instead of this one, for what that's worth. No Way Out? Bro. I was going to discard these cards myself. Now it's a little unpleasant. Fine. Okay, well. Discard a 5-drop, I think. It's a big creature, but I'm just like not there yet. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. I was about to say maybe I should have discarded a non-land, but like, yeah, that's what I did. And I still don't have enough lands. Oh, look, their pet is a pumpkin thing, too. Some kind of pumpkin Cerberus? Huh. First time I've cared at all about my opponent's pet. Usually I'm like, if this was a puppy, I would kick it. Clear shot, okay. Just cashing in the damage. They don't need to keep zombies around. Good to know. Alright, we're just going to play the Organ Hoarder here. Drawing. I mean, the Ghoulish Possession is pretty cool, but I think it has to be Blood Pact. They've trimmed down my hand size and I need to recover from that. To be able to like comfortably make use of the mirror again. Okay, just drawing, sure. Didn't mill anything good again. Good for you. You do have a land, but does it have to be a basic land or no, any land? Okay. All right. So I think we activate the mirror here, dumping Diagraph Horde, just still digging for land. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't do anything right now, though. And I might prefer to play a Blood Pact instead and hold open Blood Pact and flip the switch. Yeah, I think that's better. I can play one of my 3-cost cards this turn as long as I don't play my 1-cost card. It doesn't untap when it transforms, does it? No. I assume they're going to have some way to kill this, but in the meantime, it's still doing good stuff for me. I think. I should probably say no to that. Yeah. Alright, I block. I don't want to take damage. Sure, some combat trick. Have fun. Now, there's a lot of reasonable things we could do. I think probably I should just play this and have the threat of turning it into a 4/4 for next turn. But it might be better to just actually make this a 4/4. And I could still play this guy, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty good. No, tapping blue, please, you idiot. Okay, now that I no longer have any cycling, I can play this and this, and have plenty of threats for next turn. Ah, right. This can even work as an instant. Okay, so like we did something. We have 2 threatening creatures and a reasonable hand. My life total's a little bit sketchy. Okay. All right, and I think I just want to start like buffing this. Right? Like, a 4/5 is a bit of a problem. Oh, but it can become night, and then I can use Midnight Ambush to kill it. Yes. Yes, very good. So let's buff this and start chipping away at their graveyard. It is tempting to play this, but I already have my mana accounted for. Any creatures in my graveyard? Yeah, several. That resolves. Found another one of these to discard. And no creatures. Sure. This is a pretty good play right now, I think. Infinite zombies. I mean, only one at a time, though. I wonder if exiling something from their graveyard was the wrong idea. I didn't need that damage, so I probably should have just played a Blood Pact or something. Okay, but it worked. Heirloom Mirror. It did a thing, right? It says it's a pretty awful card. Oh, if you spell heirloom right, it'll notice, yeah. Rarely playable, but it won the game, so I'm not mad. To be fair, Flip the Switch also kind of won the game, I think. If they had been able to... Well, yeah, they would have just had so many more zombies. I think I would have been under serious life pressure. Oh, okay. I mean, I have a 1 and a 2, and, like, hopefully I'll figure something out after that. But obviously I wish one of these swamps were a mountain, for example, for that reason. Not a mountain. Island is the blue one. Red, white, and black. What is that called again? This thing is... I hate this thing. I don't know. It's not amazing, but it's been kind of wrecking me. Anyway, we pass. It's not Esper. It's not Jeskai, is it? No, Jeskai has blue. That's red, white, and blue. I don't know what these colors are called. I mean, we kill it with something. I guess this is fine. It costs a little bit more mana, whereas this is a little bit more flexible in terms of damage. Yeah. Next turn, I hope to play a 2-drop, and then also have this open. Maybe red, white, black color name. Huh. Well, I could have killed one of their things, but they didn't actually need any of the discount, so this kind of sucks. Three colors. Red, white, black, Mardu. I guess there's a lot of names for these colors, huh? Is it mine? No, it's their turn. Okay, I need to just like use Midnight Ambush on a 2/2. I hate it, but... I guess I should have done it before attackers in case they have more of those things, right? It's gonna be a rough game. Huh, so there's... I guess there's multiple names for color triples, huh? It's an island! It's too bad I'm already friggin' dead. Can't even draw another island here, huh? Okay. Well, next turn I'll have 5, maybe 6 mana. I'll take Diregraph Horde and hope that I can like play it and then a blue card if I draw a land. I don't know. It's just a disaster. So 5 of the color pairs... Huh. I guess I just kill, like, I don't know, a siege zombie? Am I dead? Not yet. But it's close. So the shards have 2 sets of allied colors. And the wedges, 2 enemy colors, are less common, and there's like 1 canonical name for the shards, and then for the wedges there's like a clan on Tarkir, a triome on Ikoria, and a dragon from Planar Chaos, and some kind of Volver card? What in the world? The Volver cycle from Apocalypse. Huh. So there's 4 names for half of the 3 color pairs. But the only ones I've ever heard people use are the clans on Tarkir. Nobody says Zagoth. Like, yes, that's the name of a triome, but if you're playing Zagoth, you're playing a Sultai deck. Huh. So much lore in this game. It's common for red, blue, green, and black, blue, green to be called rug and bug because that's shorter and easy to remember. Funny. Even though these are not the right, because there's some actual traditional ordering for if a card has multiple colors, like what order you should list them in, or yeah, because you start. I don't remember where you start, but you're supposed to go clockwise around the color wheel. What the hell is this? Like, I don't know. I have a 1 and a 2 again. And after that, hopefully I'll figure something out. Do these words sound familiar to you? I have another 2, actually. If I haven't drawn an island by turn 2, which I haven't, I probably should play this and start digging for it. Dumping my redundant flip the switches in search of an island. You're just like a 1/1 with a counter. Okay, so you're a 2/2. Got it. Yep. All right. Well, we hit a third land. It wasn't the one I wanted. Oh, you know what? I should be dumping Secrets of the Key. This one can be played with flashback. Another 2/2. Okay. Island time! It's island time! Everybody have a party? It's island time! I'm still gonna get rid of Secrets of the Key, though. I should have done it in the other order so they wouldn't know if I'd drawn an island or whatever. Not that it super matters. Okay. So we're ready to... Oh, wait, this wasn't another 2/2. It's a 3/3. I didn't look very closely. We're ready to counter whatever they play. That's the plan. And then hopefully somehow that's going to be good. They didn't play anything. How dare they? How dare you? This I could flip now if I wanted. Right? But I think a 3/4 is more important than a tapped 4/4 flyer at the moment. It also gives me fuel for this guy. Oh, they don't. There's nothing in their graveyard, huh? Is there any reason I should exile these? No, right? It might let them... They might have something that exiles something from my graveyard, I guess? I don't think I care what's in my graveyard, do I? I don't want to exile creatures. I'll just leave all this in. Gonna kill the 3/4? No, the 1/1. Oh no. It's too bad I was all tapped out, huh? Well, this is 5 damage. That's a problem. Oh. I mean, I can go digging. I guess like if I don't go digging now, I'm just gonna die. Like, so I might as well hope to hit something relevant here. If I hit nothing, I'm dead. But I think if I don't do anything, I'm also dead. Like, playing Secrets of the Key is not going to do it. And passing and waiting is not going to do it. Alright, see you later. I guess I lose. Should have attacked in case I have dailies for it, I guess. Just 2 really disappointing games in a row. And that's the end, right? We went 2 and 3 or something? 1 and 3? I had like 2 and 3. I had a good game. And one that was like really close that I just barely lost. And then I had like 2 games where I just didn't get to play any cards. right? I don't know. This last game I got to play some cards, but I didn't have enough early game. And I don't think that was like an endemic problem for the deck, was it? I have plenty of like early plays. I just like wasn't hitting them. Right? I don't know what to do about this. Like, just kind of frustrating. Oh well, 2 wins is where I belong every round, every draft, it seems like. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.